Some people find this show a little bizarre. The question is it becoming more bizarre? Tim?
Probably, knowing you.
Well, that's a good thing, because one of our most popular shows was called Bizarre News Stories, and tonight's show is called More Bizarre News Stories.
Oh.
What a great title.
That could be taken two ways. Do you go both ways?
Of course. I'm versatile.
I'm straight.
Good man. Well, it could mean just additional bizarre news stories or stories that are even more bizarre.
Ooh.
How
I'll
can we
leave it
get
to you
more
to
bizarre?
determine
Yeah, right.
our level of bizarrety. Is that a word?
Man.
Yeah,
there
it is
ever...
now.
Good.
I knew what you meant.
Okay, but first, we must introduce you, those of you newbies who do not know these people, and to avoid them in supermarkets. To my left, we have a man of many talents, some of which can be discussed in public. Actor, singer,
Yeah, singer.
swinger, other stuff.
Okay.
Mr. Tim Moss.
Hi.
And he will regale you with shameless plugs throughout the evening, including his
Absolutely.
movie, which there is.
Yes.
Tim has been caught on camera.
Yes, the film is called
I
Junk.
think it's on
Singing
Cops.
and acting.
Okay. Tim will tell you about his junkie film later. But first, the proverbial blonde at the end of the couch. You always have to have one, folks. We have retired
Retired.
New York City escort.
Tara
Lola
Tara.
Bastinat. No, I'm sorry. Lola
We're missing
is
our
the
Lola.
one with the whip.
Oh,
That's
when we're
entirely
missing
different.
Lola. She's not feeling good
She's
today.
Lola is
missing.
not here today. She left me for 6 other men. Okay, so how are we doing there, Tara?
I'm doing good.
Yes. So we are kind of two non-blondes. You're kind of blonde.
Oh yeah, these roots are blonde. Believe me.
That would
Yeah.
be a good name for a band. Okay. Well,
Okay,
we'll
bizarre
now get
news
started.
stories.
Okay, now both of you,
Did you introduce yourself and tell what show it is?
I and me, I can figure that out. Just look at the writing at the bottom of the screen, folks.
Andy Troy, right here.
Now, both of you are into dating guys, and you're both single. How important is age difference to you when you're deciding whether you want to date someone or not?
Well, dating in the gay world is a lot different than dating in the straight world.
Yeah.
Dating in the gay world is sex.
Yeah.
Any kind of flesh to
Is there dating?
Okay. So but let's say you were looking for a relationship.
Well, then,
Leading towards marriage.
okay, well, a date after your first date of sex, then you introduce yourself and exchange names on the second date.
If you like the
Yeah,
sex,
if you
right?
like the person. And, no, yeah, so what, as far as
How
age
important is
range?
age difference to you? Determining who you want to be with.
It's become more and more important to me, more recently, yeah. Because,
When they lowered raised the drinking age to 21, you cut out the 18 and 19-year-olds because it
yeah,
wasn't practical.
right.
Yeah. I want to be able to have a conversation, and if I mention something and they don't know it, I'm like,
Right?
seriously?
So you consider it important. But that's younger. What about older?
Plus,
If they can't remember anything
I don't like
anymore.
the saggy asses of old guys. So there's an age range.
So how big of an age difference would you say is acceptable?
Well, for me, it's kind of odd. Going younger, I would go down to maybe even 20 years, and older, maybe 10.
So you'll go down on someone younger, but not
Yes.
No, my age range is 7 to 10 both ways.
older. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how would you feel about, let's say, 300 years?
You can't have a conversation unless the history's repeating itself, and then you can have a conversation.
Would you be into somebody 300 years older?
Well, at
Depends
least
on, how he looks.
at least you know he's hard.
Well, he could be all squishy and decaying.
Well, I mean, would you marry someone 300 years older, Tim?
He would have to have some awfully good, like Cleopatra juice or something.
Yeah, right?
Tara,
Pot of gold.
I assume this would not work for you either, right?
Nah.
I'm not into rigor mortis.
Nah.
Even if he's kind of a bad boy, how do you feel about bad boys? You two?
I don't like bad boys.
doesn't
Oh, I used to live for bad boys.
Bad boys, yes,
But-
bad boys,
Nah.
no. Okay. Well, there's a gal who married a 300-year-old pirate's ghost.
Yeah, I heard something about that.
Now, not a 300-year-old pirate, because that would be weird. But
Yeah.
a 300-year-old pirate's ghost.
Okay.
And she dated him for 2 years.
Okay.
Said the sex is great.
Okay. All right.
And she says amongst her friends, sex with spirits is kind of considered normal.
I want to know what drugs she's taken.
Oh, yeah.
Because that kind of sounds maybe like a fun time if she's still aware that she's having sex. If she's not aware and she wakes up the next morning and some ghost had made love to her because, something's hurting or something, I'd be concerned.
Did you guys ever see The Entity? It was a movie about this
Yes.
woman getting raped by a ghost.
Yeah, you got to be
But now we're talking about this is not a Me Too with ghost moment. This is like consensual sex
Okay.
with a pirate's ghost. An old one.
So she sees him and they decide
Sort of,
to
I
have
guess.
consensual sex.
Yeah, they're married.
Okay.
Is
Well,
always
she
sleeping,
dated him
or
for a
is she
while.
always just high on something when he appears?
No, she didn't say she was high or sleeping.
she like
She's married to this
A
ghost.
self-proclaimed psychic or something? Or,
No.
or medium or something?
This is just a regular relationship for this gal. In fact, she said she has friends who have
Someone's
orgies.
ghosting her.
She has a friend who has orgies, and they have a lot of ghosts.
Okay.
You guys are into some wild
Nah,
parties. Would you
she's
be into
just
hanging out
into
with these
shit.
people?
I don't care who I hang out with. Yeah, that's fine.
You'll do a ghost party, right?
Yeah. I would try it.
No, I don't want a spirit because, sometimes they can go in and out and they can get into your head and know what you're thinking maybe.
And how do you know when this guy's sneaking out?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or he just evaporates or he's hiding in the corner and you're like going to the bathroom
he
or
could be
something
a
and he's
voyeur.
watching you. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I don't like that.
That's really kind of a nice exhibitionist thing, I would think,
No.
You never know
No, I don't like
when the
being
ghost
spied
is
on,
checking you out.
right? Like you never know. He's like floating above you or something.
And what's scary about this woman is she has kids.
Oh my God.
Do the
Could you
kids see
imagine
the
this
ghost?
family on open school night?
Can I bring in my step ghost pirate back?
And during the wedding, since they couldn't actually put a ring on this guy, they had a candle to represent him with a ring on it.
Like a cock
Yeah.
ring?
That way you always know where it is.
Yeah.
Kim does have a one-track mind.
Nah.
All right, so I'm going to
So is she a
assume.
fiction writer or something? Like, what's her deal? And who
And
are
she
these groups of
believes this.
people? And who are these groups of people that make love to
Ghosts.
spirits?
Yeah, is that like
Ghosts.
a society?
And how do they know they're ghosts and not people from another dimension?
Yeah, like maybe a
or
demon or
space
something.
aliens or something. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and they're doing experiments on her, and they're just dressing up as
She
pirates.
always thinks of all the practical
They dress up
aspects.
as pirates, because she's into romance
Arr.
novels, and that's her favorite genre. And that's how they call her off guard, and she's like, "Oh, pirates love me."
But how does she know that it's the same ghost?
Yeah, that too.
Recognize your husband. I don't know. That wasn't actually
What
covered,
if he has a
but
twin brother?
this woman is apparently very serious about this. She is into this ghost.
Yeah,
Well,
she's full of
actually,
shit.
the bad news now. They broke up, actually.
Oh.
They were married.
They couldn't
it
live
went
together?
well,
How
but
long were they married?
how long were they married? Do I have that down here? Hold on a second. I actually have notes. Wait a minute. They got married on a boat off the
Of course.
off the Irish coast in international waters.
It's the only way to do it.
Yeah.
So they dated
Gotta
2
go out in the
years.
middle where nobody has any laws. That's a safe way.
How long were they married?
I don't know if it says how long,
Oh.
but because Jack couldn't wear a ring, he was fitted to a candle. But she doesn't recommend
So
this,
they
by the way,
tethered
for
him to
other
a
people. She said she seems to feel after her ghost relationship didn't work out that you should probably stick to.
Isn't it always the same? You're dating and everything goes great, and then you get married and move in together and everything sucks. It's so typical.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
I would guess around the 2-year mark. That's usually when most
Yeah,
people break
yeah.
up after marriage.
actually, the quote from her is that she was tired of physical world men.
Yeah, I'm with her on that.
Yeah, I can relate.
They're trying, yes.
The whole
yeah.
ghost thing seems to be more appealing
Yeah.
when put in that perspective. Mm-hmm. All right.
Very much so.
Actually, a horny ghost does sound kind of good because you don't have to feed him.
Well,
Depends
it's just-
on how much sex he wants, though. Sometimes you're just tired and want to go to sleep.
Yeah,
and he's
that's
all
true.
up at night, the
Yeah.
2 a.m.
rattling
hour, the
chains,
ghost hour.
rattling
yeah.
chains and stuff. And
Yeah, I'm asleep at that time.
All right, so you guys, basically it sounds like bad boys, yes, no. 300-year-old ghosts, probably not.
don't they have younger ones, like maybe 200?
But how do you know if the ghost is lying about his age?
That's true, because he does look good for 300.
All right. Now, moving on to our next, because we're going to be dealing with dating here for the first few stories.
Okay.
Now, how do you feel about jocks? Not wearing one, that's your personal business, but
Well, I've worn both kinds.
I like their bodies.
Yeah, I
Jocks
do
have nice
too. I do
bodies.
too.
Yeah.
And they can be a lot of
Especially
fun in
have
bed.
you worn a jock
sexually.
out, and has a jock ever worn you out?
Yes.
And yes.
Yeah. Yes and yes.
All right.
I wear them out most of the time.
So, how
Because they always are exercising, so by the time they get to me,
They're
they're tired.
exhausted.
so you've been with some jocks.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah.
Anyone, you don't have to give names, but anyone successful?
Nah, not that I
No.
know of.
Half-assed
Just,
jobs.
guys that like to go skiing, guys that over-exercise.
Yeah,
guys
in,
that
in the gay
lift
community,
weights.
they all live
Yeah.
at the gym.
Here we're talking about a famous
Swimmers.
jock.
A what?
A famous
So we're
job.
talking probably got some bucks,
If he's got a
Big.
Wheaties contract.
big, good looking.
Possibly. He could be that
Big.
slender swimmer guy. Those are nice.
No, this guy was actually a
Yeah.
baseball player.
Oh, yeah,
nice.
that could go
Power
fat.
hitter.
Yeah,
A
but they
power,
could go fat.
no, workout guy.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Power
Nice.
hitter.
Okay.
Arms like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this
Like a
appealing to
rock.
you, Tim?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do usually have nice butts, right?
Their butts.
Baseball
And because they
guys.
wear those tight.
Yeah, it could just be the uniform, though.
Would it disturb you at all if he was maybe a little crazy?
Yes, very much so.
Yeah.
All right.
I like
Well,
a calm
how
life.
crazy? How crazy?
Okay, I'm going to tell you. Well, the guy in question,
You have not learned your lesson yet.
his name is Jose Canseco.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. What
He was
about
a
Jose
player for the
Canseco?
Oakland A's.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying he's crazy. Maybe he's right.
He married a
it?
300-year-old pirate.
No, wait,
No.
he was into armpits?
What's that?
Is he the guy that was into armpits or something? Or?
Not that I know
Jose
of.
No,
Canseco?
okay.
I don't
Okay,
know.
never mind. There was a baseball player. They were making fun of him for into armpits or something. I can't
Well, if you
remember
find that out, that could be on the next show. Do some research. Well, Jose says that aliens are trying to get in touch with us to teach us how to time travel.
who. Cool.
Okay.
Hey, I'm an alien believer. You don't have to be crazy. You can believe in aliens. This world is way too big and we don't know nothing about it. There's probably
Okay.
And
billions
they've been
of aliens.
studying us for
Hell yeah.
centuries. Yeah.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
actually, he claims the aliens are having a hard time getting in touch. Don't they have
Why? We got
Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi.
Right?
We have cable. We have
I got to be honest. Any aliens who
Radio
can't get it
waves.
together to give me a phone call,
Right?
I'm not relying on to take me 200 years and or 300 years.
So maybe
either.
that's
Yeah.
why all these big scientists, like China, just built themselves a big, huge antennae for radio waves. Maybe because they're not as bright as we think they are, and they're only communicating radio.
Well, it depends on how
They don't have
advanced they
Wi-Fi.
are.
But maybe
How
that's why we
advanced.
keep doing radio waves instead of Wi-Fi.
Because
or something.
we used radio waves until we discovered microwave, right? And then I think
Yeah.
so they were trying we continue to advance, and
Yeah,
again,
so
many
maybe
of
they're
them
stuck
might
in
be
radio.
extremely much more advanced or
They're
not
doing
nearly
Morse
as
code. We need to
Right.
plug in our Morse code.
So, yeah. So this doesn't sound, she's into this. What about you? Are you flexible?
yeah.
Would you get together with Jose and travel back, let's say 280 years back to when this pirate was in his prime?
If the aliens were in control of time travel, sure, I'd travel with them. If they can control, so I don't get eaten by a dinosaur, or.
Well, that brings me to another question. Like, if you went back, what time would you pick? I personally, I'm thinking ancient Rome because I need a good bathroom.
No, they had public toilets where you just sat on and
No,
just
their bathrooms
pooped
were
in
good
front
in
of
Rome.
everybody.
They had running water.
Yeah, but not the public bathrooms. They're like that old time, not Central Park one
You
or
want to
something.
check out the
where-
public bathrooms in the Middle Ages?
Yeah, ooh,
Oh,
Gross.
That would be nasty.
yeah. The Romans did have some sanitary, so that's nice.
So where would you guys go? If
They're
you could go?
violent.
You can go frontwards or backwards, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
I'd
This is
risk it
time
and go
travel.
Future.
Forward, backwards.
I don't know. I like the time that we're in, actually.
He's
but-
an in the moment guy. I like that.
Yeah. But I mean, there would be cool things in the past too.
Yeah, the past, man. I need to bring back medicine and antibiotics. And
Yeah,
stuff.
right.
The past is disgusting.
Some good makeup.
Yeah, or something. Yeah, it's disgusting back there. Like they were. What did they put on their face, and it started to make them like
they've
peel.
tried. They've
and-
tried
No, well,
everything.
they had to cover up the smallpox scars.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
too. Oh my God.
Smallpox,
Horrible
that
stuff.
was bad for the
Or
complexion.
like they were drinking mercury, thinking that cured syphilis and shit. Yeah, no.
No, medicine. Well, in Roman times, once again, medicine was good.
Yeah,
It's after
well,
that,
as long
it
as
went
you're not
down
a
the
slave,
tubes
Rome,
for
almost everybody
2,000
was a
years.
slave. Good Lord. I mean, their society was horrific to people.
So, time travel? No, with Jose. You went to Jose.
I would, if I remember correctly. I think he was pretty hot.
Yeah, he was considered to be an appealing man.
Yeah, I'd be down.
He's willing to get
I
together
would go
with Jose.
down on Jose.
All right, Jose. I'll get you Tim's number. You and Jose, what do you think?
Now, if I remember correctly, he had a weird face.
Oh. All right, well, nothing standing in your way, Tim.
Okay. I'm all
Okay,
yours,
Jose.
Jose. Okay, Jose.
All right. Well, we're going to stick with the alien and dating theme a little bit longer now.
Okay.
So, you're into the jocks, not the old dead pirates. The bad boys are good for you. You're a little different, but what do
I
you
like
think
smart men.
of
Yeah.
someone who identifies as a genderless alien?
A genderless alien. Why? I mean, I
So
guess
does he
we
have
could be
both?
friends.
Or has he got nothing? I
No,
mean,
if he's
what's going
genderless,
on?
he wouldn't
has
have
nothing.
anything.
This guy has spent $50,000 over the last 5 years on
I saw a
100
picture of that
procedures.
dude. And so they.
Oh, there is a
to look
guy?
like this is a guy.
So they
Okay.
completely chopped off all of
I don't know what you call him now, but he had,
And yes.
he's
Yeah.
now he's a 22-year-old makeup artist from LA. Go figure.
Although just
Is
because
he
you
the Ken
chop
doll?
off your dick does not mean you're genderless.
Right.
Because you still have the chromosomes.
Right.
Well, he's trying to identify as a genderless alien. He wants to get. He hasn't done this stuff yet.
As a genderless alien.
Wants to get rid of his genitals, his belly button, and his nipples. He wants it all gone.
These people need too much attention.
Yeah.
Good Lord, did they not have moms that held them? Jeez. I mean, to go to that extreme to get some kind of attention or to get somebody to touch you. Even a doctor you have
Well,
to
but
pay.
even then, I mean,
I don't know how
after
much touching he wants based on what.
exactly,
he's
who would
described.
want to touch him after all of that?
Well, he obviously wants to
What
be
are you gonna
touched with a
touch?
scalpel.
Exactly. There's nothing to touch.
He wants everything to be, well, he still has arms. I think he even shaved his hair or something.
Let
if I
me see.
remember.
How does
He's
he
got a bald
describe?
head or
He
something.
had an interesting way of describing himself. Vinny O is his name.
Vinny
He
O.
describes himself as an extraterrestrial hot mess, self-obsessed, and it's
Oh, yeah, I
becoming
want
his
Sounds
to
pretty
slogan.
much.
Oh, yeah, he's dating material. Put him on Tinder.
Now he says that there are parents who want their kids to be like him. How would you consider this as proper parenting?
I have
Hug
no
your
words.
children.
Yeah, right.
And he is now the subject of a TV show.
There we go.
And the producer
and
says
weird.
in 15 years, hundreds of people are going to want to be like him. You might be better off getting in that time machine with Jose.
Yeah, right? Yeah, that 300-year-old pirate's starting to sound good.
I don't know. I don't know why you would want to take away any organ that is capable of giving you sexual pleasure and stress release. Because to not have that, I think you probably would go mentally insane. I think you need to have
Oh, and he
some
seems
form-
okay now to you.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
I don't want to be there when this guy goes insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think he's probably already crossed that path.
I'm trying to wrap my mind around this because I'm being very active in the gay community and the trans community. There are a lot of people who feel that they're the opposite gender, like men
There's
who
a lot
feel
of
that they're women and
identifying,
women who feel that they're men, but just none. Somebody who feels that they don't have a
Genderless.
gender.
Wants nothing.
Well, isn't there the asexuals? But I think that just means that they don't
But
have sex.
yeah,
right?
they just yeah.
Usually that's what that means, but you know.
Okay.
Well, all right.
What would that non?
So does this
Sexual,
I bet you this
non-gender-
guy's got a girlfriend, right?
It wasn't
I would not be
mentioned.
surprised.
that drove him to this?
No, I mean, there's always a girl that's going to date the wackiest dude. It's so embarrassing sometimes.
Do you have an example you can
Jeez.
share with us of?
No, well, like all those women that fall in love with those mass murderers in prison. Are you insane?
Tim likes bad boys.
Jeez.
Are you
know.
open to mass murder?
I probably
dating?
no thanks.
You
No.
always know where he is.
Yeah, that's true.
And like I've known like crazy alcoholics, like seriously got serious problems, and they find a female to date them every single time.
My
They
goodness.
break up 3 months later, find another one. I'm like, how desperate are you people? Just over and over again. No, there's always
Yeah, I
some
don't-
wacko girl that will date somebody.
Well, while we're on the topic of identifying as what we're not, there's a guy in Holland
Oh God, Holland. We're back in Holland. Okay.
who's 69 years old,
Some wacko. shit.
69.
and he's fighting a legal battle to identify as a 49-year-old.
Oh yeah, like online. I heard that. Yeah, because
he
there
wants to
is
be
age,
49.
Yeah, there is age discrimination against your age.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it'd be
So
great to
he's
do that on the
69.
records, like on all the records. Drop off 20
So would
years.
this be okay for you? You would now be dating a 49-year-old. Would that be acceptable?
See, and I would be dating the 38-year-old.
if his,
that would
if,
be-
if the insides match?
What if the pirate starts doing this? Could he be like a 40-year-old?
Yeah, just declare a different age. I think you have to have your birth date because history is history. You can't erase history. But I do think that you should be allowed to have some privacy on the internet and on your records. I think that you should be allowed to, cover up your age, cover up.
But you're still
any of
that
that.
age, right?
Right. When you have to have a government ID or something.
So is he planning like any type of surgery or anything?
No. He
so
just
he's
wants
just
to. I am now 49 years old.
well.
He doesn't want to look 49. He wants to be 49.
But you know what? The way science is going, and they're playing around with our DNA and aging and everything like that,
Genes.
and they can inject you with different things. There will be a time where they can inject you, and then 20 years will be able to be taken off your life cycle because they
once
can
again-
rejuvenate your cells.
But once
So
again, that is
technically,
your in your.
you would be, because you would have a 40-year-old
but you
body
wouldn't
instead of a
actually
60-year-old body.
be younger. You would just.
No,
appear
like
younger.
with the way science is going, though, they're going to be able to rejuvenate your cells to where they could take 20 years off the
But
rejuvenation
then
of
wouldn't
your
you still
cells.
be a 69-year-old with the body of a 49-year-old?
49-year-old
This guy actually wants to be 49.
again.
Yes.
Yeah, well,
And he's fighting a legal battle to be identified as 49 because he said when he goes on Tinder and he says he's 49, he gets a lot more action than when he says he's 69.
yeah, of course.
So people are lying on
And
Tinder.
69.
Yeah, and I get more action if I say I'm a triple D, for fuck's sake. Come on.
Because usually
So
six.
could you identify? What
If I
about that?
stuff myself enough.
Yeah.
But I think it's stupid because when you show up at the door, people know what you are. It's stupid. I mean, you can lie all you want to on Tinder. Do they have rules to where you can't lie? Just
I have
make
no
shit
idea.
up and lie. But when you walk into the door, they're going to know. Like if I walk into the door and take my bra off, I'm not a triple D. Come on.
If you walk into the door and take your bra off, I'm putting the do not disturb sign out.
Maybe. You don't see my breast. They have weird warts.
Let me check that out. I'm a professional.
You just assume everything's great.
Because breasts are two of my favorite things, I have to tell you. So, all right.
But he's 69. I mean, firstly, what a great number. But you can't change that. So does he have any legal
I'm
grounds?
sure.
Does he have any legal grounds to stand on?
He's he's taking a shot. Let me see if there's
You know what?
anything
I wonder
that I've
if there
missed.
is any law that says that you have to be truthful about your age or something.
He calls himself
Like
a
we just assume people like you wouldn't need to write a law, but maybe if there's not a law written, maybe.
he calls himself a positivity guru
Oh God!
and says he
isn't
is
that nice?
uncomfortable with his age. So
Well,
How
then
much
he
of a
just
guru
doesn't
is
have
uncomfortable
to
with his age?
acknowledge his age.
Yeah,
He
but
wants to
aren't you?
change.
If you're a guru, aren't you supposed to be like centered and cool with everything?
Yeah, I
so
would think
if
so.
you're obsessing about your age, I don't think you're a really good guru.
see, she's always very analytical. Is what I like. He's got a good take on that. So, all right.
Yeah, so he can spiritually be whatever age he wants to be.
And on Tinder, you can be whatever age you want to
But
be.
in reality, he's still 69.
Now, would you be more likely to date him once he becomes 49?
Possibly.
See?
Because that's I like men between the ages of 37 all the way up to like 62 probably, yeah.
So?
But it depends
this
on how they
guy's
keep
got a
themselves
shot.
in shape.
He's got a shot with
Keep
both
that
eyes.
up.
Yeah.
Get that changed. We got people for you.
Yeah.
Whichever sex you like at the moment. That's not mentioned. All right. We're moving on to the crime portion.
Oh.
Crime.
Because we did a show on dumb criminals. We're now doing a show on bizarre criminals. And there may be some overlap,
Yeah, we might have a couple of them.
not surprisingly enough. All right. Our first case. Now, have you guys, I'm going to assume you're both kind of happening people. Have you been to Miami? Both
Yes.
of you.
Yeah, I love
Been
Miami.
clubbing.
I have been
Mm-hmm.
to Miami.
Right. Well, just be a little careful because there is a gal on the loose. This is public service announcement for you. Tim, be careful which girls you take back to your room.
Okay, I'll mental note.
And if you do, hide your Rolexes, all of them.
All
Oh,
of my
yeah.
Rolexes.
Yeah. There's been a couple of girls running around into the hotel rooms and yeah.
Well,
getting
here's a
the
girl
Rolex.
in Miami, 29 years old, I'm assuming attractive. She went to this guy's place and all of a sudden all 5 of his Rolexes were gone.
The next morning.
The police were called and she had apparently hidden 4 Rolexes in her vagina.
Hey.
That's a talent.
Yeah, that could probably fit.
Now I'm dying to know where the 5th Rolex is.
Oh yeah.
I mean, would you want your Rolex back, Tim?
Yeah, right. No, she could keep it. That's fine.
I wonder, like, but wait, she could have wrapped it into a condom, right? And then lubricated the condom and then shoved it up her because that'd be about the only way you really.
Then it might
could
rub
do
her the
it.
wrong way, though.
Because a Rolex, could, especially if it's got diamonds and stuff, that could scratch
Yeah.
and cause an infection.
See? Like she-
Just-
So
I know.
you would need to put
not
it in a condom
consigliere.
first. and
If I
then
form
lubricate the condom.
my crime family, you're definitely my
Oh God, I
consigliere.
could come up with all kinds of shit. I am just give me a joint and let me think.
And she'll plot and plan all of your
Oh my
crimes,
God,
your
I'm
crime
so
spree.
cut. Yeah.
So this gal has been previously arrested, surprisingly enough, for prostitution.
Oh yeah. I mean that's how
Okay.
you meet the guys, and then you go home with them. Go to
Right.
the
Well, she
hotel room
obviously
with them.
knows the game. She knows
Yeah.
how to get in there.
And she has the word whore tattooed on her arm.
Oh, good for her. I
Is
like
this like a
girl
cheat
who's proud of
sheet for
herself.
like job applications for her?
I like a girl who's proud of herself. Yes.
Really?
Yeah. Advertise what you are. Sure. Whore means at least she's getting paid for her efforts and her skills.
She's supportive.
And 5
It's
Rolexes
better
later.
than having freebie on your arm. My opinion.
So, how freaking is this a little out
No,
there?
that
to
is
you?
so common. It's
Is
such
this-
the
you could-
oldest.
how much
it's
stuff
the
could you fit
oldest
in there?
theft in the book, I would think.
4 Rolexes?
No,
Talk
just
talk
a
about
girl-
being
And
a
those
girl
things
ripping
are-
off a man's jewelry
But
after sex.
Rolexes
Oh, yeah.
are heavy too.
talk about being stuck up, huh?
Yeah, maybe that's why she was only able to get 4.
She reached
And
she
she's
reached
not walking
capacity.
normal.
Right, she's got to have some really good muscles to keep it in.
Right. That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking. She sneezes, pachoom.
Right.
Is there something that goes off that says you reach capacity?
It does rub like it's falling out. It hurts.
Have you had a watch in there
Oh
ever?
no, like when the tampon starts to fall out.
Is that how you tell a guy when his time is up?
No, you just look at your
Well, it's not there anymore.
But the tampon's out, so when you're with a man. But that's how I know
So
things
good-
hurt when stuff
good
starts
to
to fall
know.
out. When the tampon gets too full and you weren't able to go to the bathroom in time to clean yourself, it starts to fall out, and you're like, I really need to get to the bathroom.
We're now into our health segment.
Okay.
As I introduce Kotex.
Tiara giving us the how-tos and wherefores.
It's the thing. I'm pretty sure most girls know that feeling.
All right. So you don't. Write Tara with all of your questions, and she will get back to you.
Yeah, it starts to hurt.
As soon as
And
she
she
gets
will-
her watch out and knows what time it is.
And she accepts payment of Rolexes.
Sure.
You
why
can send her
not?
a Rolex for payment.
As much as she can handle. All right. Well, The next gal, we're now going to Austin, Texas. I've never been myself. I would like to go.
Yeah,
Gone to
me
Austin.
neither. Actually, I had another
Austin's
movie just
nice,
open
yeah.
in Austin yesterday
San Antonio.
at
Did you
South by
win?
Southwest. Yes.
Dallas.
You were in this.
I didn't
movie.
star in this one, but I was just in it. Yeah.
You have your
It's about
clothes
the
on
trans
part of the
community.
time.
Yeah.
Good. That's nice to know. Okay. Well, this gal in Austin gets arrested for masturbating in a restaurant.
Haven't we all?
Was
No.
she doing it in public, like at the booth?
As a matter of fact, she was on the porch of the restaurant.
On the porch of the restaurant.
I think they should hire her
Was
as a
this
hostess.
Cracker Barrel?
If is that the kind of welcome you're looking for?
Was that a Cracker Barrel? 'Cause
If
they
that's
got
not a
those
welcome,
I was
I don't
just
know what
thinking
it
that.
is.
That's what
And
I
a
thought on the
rocking chair.
porch was the yeah.
But that's not actually.
Maybe
That's not,
she was just released from prison.
that's not actually what made it weird. She got arrested and continued inside the squad car.
Whoa, she's got a problem.
Yeah, she's.
Are drugs involved? Drugs are always involved.
That's what I call persistence.
Yes,
So that's
yes,
what I respect
yes.
about her.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah.
So she's out on the porch of the restaurant. The cops come, put her in the back, and she continues.
Question: What type of masturbation?
Let me see if I have any more information.
Like
Do you have
just
pictures?
just on the outside fingering or the
Half-naked
inside?
woman arrested for
Half
masturbating in
naked.
a restaurant. Picked up where she left off in a
Was
squad
it this?
car.
Was it that? Was it?
Okay. Her name was Dovey Nichols, 26 years old. No pants and a vibrator when she was arrested for
Okay,
indecent
so-
exposure on the restaurant patio. Police put her in handcuffs and placed her in the back of a squad car where she begins to repeatedly rub her groin back and forth on the plastic seat, moaning.
Oh man, she's got a serious problem.
Even when
Yeah.
asked to stop, she continued to do so for the duration of the encounter.
She's got a problem. She's got it. There's
And I'm sure
definitely-
what you want to know is what is her phone number?
Now, I want to know where the silver object is because arresting officers did not recover the silver object.
They didn't
Before
take it
it was
with them
seen by the hotel
evidence.
manager.
It's
I think it was up there with the
probably
watch.
with the Rolexes.
Yes.
That poor girl. I wonder what her
She was
problem is.
26, so this might be the same girl 3 years before.
That could be in the time machine, the alien Jose Canseco time machine.
Exactly right. I don't. Do you?
Yeah, because you don't ever hear about females doing all that kind of stuff. You see men
Right.
doing it all the time,
Yeah, that's not
especially
even.
on the subway.
That's
but
not even a novelty.
yeah,
I ride the Q train.
I made the mistake once of sitting next down to a guy. Everything was just crowded. The whole car was crowded, and there was one seat next to this guy. And I was like, "Oh, lucky me!"
There's a reason why it was empty.
Does this offend you at all?
No, I just continued to read my book. I was like, "I got a seat." I don't fucking care. I've seen that shit. a
Hopefully
million
not the
times.
one he was
As
just
long as he
saying.
doesn't come on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, or start making noises, or I don't like it if they look at me, because then if they're using me for their masturbation, they need to
They
pay
gotta
me.
Without paying
They
you.
need to
Yes.
fucking pay me.
Always
That's hard.
practical, folks.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tara.
If I'm providing your fantasy, you better fucking pay me. Yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm not telling Tara if I'm thinking about her. I can't afford it. All right. Well, so that was interesting. We're now
Wow,
moving
that poor
on
woman.
I know,
more.
she's got a serious
Yeah.
problem. There's probably like a nerve ending that never shuts off or something.
Yeah. Well, we're now
And then
moving.
if you enhance with drugs and stuff like that, then it would, yeah.
We're now moving on to some hardened criminals.
Oh, hard. I like them hard.
Then you're in luck.
Yay.
The man who was arrested for stealing $35,000 worth of Viagra.
Wow.
How
Yeah.
much Viagra is that? How expensive is Viagra?
Well, it's not
Viagra's kinda
anymore.
cheap,
It's
right?
Not anymore.
It's gotten
No, it's about
cheaper.
12,
I don't know.
isn't it? Like 10 or 12
What, a
dollars
pill or a
pill.
packet or a
a
pill?
Well,
Yeah.
it used to be a lot of money, and now I think they've got generic Viagra or something.
Oh yeah, they have the little ones, like small dosage
Get it
for
from
like
Canada?
$2 or something. But you have to take. I've tried those. You've got to take like about four
You
of
have?
them to, yeah, for it to do anything.
I haven't had many conversations with people who actually use Viagra. How does it work? for
No,
you?
I don't. I mean,
Has it
it's
been
okay.
effective?
I've tried. Oh, I try everything. I've tried it all. Yeah.
All at once?
No. I don't recommend that.
Don't mix your drugs.
Otherwise, I'd be in the back of the car going like this, or on the porch of Cracker Barrel.
Have you been with guys who are using
Yes,
Viagra?
I hated them.
What was it like?
Well, Actually, you know, as a whore, you're supposed to appreciate the guys on Viagra because they go longer and longer and longer, and
That
it's
what you
more
really
money.
want? I thought you wanted it over with.
Oh, I know, right? Because most of them are so boring, and I want the next excitement. So yeah, they're boring, and they want the same shit over and over again, like it's a 4-hour blowjob or
You want
something.
them to
Yeah,
get
right.
finished and put the tutu back on.
Yeah, just an hour. I want an hour and then out.
What's the longest anybody ever lasted?
God, 4 hours.
Oh,
4
my
hours?
God.
Yes.
And during which act was this?
Oh Jesus! It was back and forth between oraling and fucking, oraling, fucking, oraling, and fucking.
I had a boyfriend one time that first time we were together, it was a 24-hour session.
Oh,
24
not
hours.
continuously.
I mean,
Pretty
we stopped and ate once, I think.
Yeah, I
and then
hear
went back
songs where
into
the
it.
guy is like, "Oh, I'm gonna love you all night long," and I'm like, "Oh God, please don't."
Yeah, right.
Oh,
That's
my God,
same here.
please
I'm like,
don't.
no, I can't
Just
do
buy
that.
me some chocolates.
I can't do that anymore.
That's all I need.
Well, I have
Because
to tell you.
anymore, I'm like, come
Yeah.
and
I'm
go.
like, you are not being sexy when you say that to me.
See, this is actually, man, I hope you're watching because this could be actual useful information for you because I grew up thinking, you know, the longer the better, right?
Ugh.
And I remember I was with this woman and it seemed great. And afterwards she went, "Thank God." I said, "But you didn't say anything." She said, "I couldn't talk." So longer is not always better.
Absolutely.
Make sure
I mean,
to
it's okay,
share
but-
information.
Get dried out, you get sore,
Uh-huh.
lubricate some
Right.
more. No. I mean, and also it depends on, because women, yeah, we take longer, but not longer with the fucking, longer with the touching and stuff.
caressing
Yeah.
and the foreplay and
Yeah.
yeah.
And if you do
And
it
you're
right,
just
and we're
writing
already
checks.
super excited from all the touching, by the time you get to the screwing, 5 minutes is good. It could be
Yeah,
really
right.
good, yeah.
This is
If you're
good
already
information.
excited, by the time you get to that point, you're like, ah!
Well, again, men, it's all about the penis. It's all about boom, come on.
Yeah.
And with women, it's not. That's a small. Well, not small, but
That's the women. Now you're talking about the women who do not have a penis.
yes, correct.
That's a
correct.
whole other thing
Yes,
these
correct.
days. So there's a lot going on. Or this guy who doesn't have a penis anymore.
Yes,
Yeah.
right. The alien,
Right.
the alien love child.
Okay.
And okay, so who are we
The guy
talking
stole
about now?
$35,000 worth of Viagra.
$35,000 of Viagra. Okay.
Let me see. Mark Drisner, 22. You wouldn't think he'd need
22?
it. Indiana.
Okay.
You know that's where Prince Charles went on his honeymoon, right? Indiana. It's an old joke, folks.
But bone. He'll be here all week.
He stole $35,000 worth of Viagra tablets from a Northwest Indiana storage facility where he worked.
A Northwest. Okay, that's up around Chicago. Okay.
So is Viagra
Because he was, I mean, on the streetwise, he would have made a fortune.
he was reselling
He would have made
those.
a fortune.
Yeah, he was probably reselling those.
So is
putting them
Viagra
up on
popular
Marco
in the gay
internet.
community, Tim?
Viagra, yeah,
I would think so, yeah. Especially around the older guys, right?
yeah. Because once again, it's all about the penis.
So they take it and then they go to one of those clubs that you went to where it's just,
Yeah, just like a sex club or sex
Yeah.
party or do your thing.
you just go from one to the next.
Okay. Now a guy is going to take it to the next level. He stole Viagra and a gun.
Oh,
Freud would have a field day with that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Oak Creek, Wisconsin. People from Wisconsin,
Bring a
right?
gun, don't fuck with me.
Franklin, Wisconsin. He was getting some work done in his car, and he claims an employee stole his .380 automatic handgun and his Viagra.
like how
Them
much
fighting
Viagra?
words.
Not $36,000
Someone takes your Viagra. I think you're
Or
going
like
to
a
want
bottle
your
of
gun
Viagra.
because you're going to be mad at somebody accused of taking his Taurus .380 automatic,
So is that petty crimes?
2 magazines. I'm thinking, well, funny. A
That dude's
handgun and
got a lot of
Viagra,
guns.
that could be a whole different kind of magazine.
Yeah, right?
I just realized that. And 2 Viagra pills, only 2 pills. So we're
Okay.
not making much. From the
That's petty
center
crimes.
console of his vehicle during the course of an oil change.
Okay.
So he was getting lubed up, and the next thing you know,
Right.
he's got no Viagra.
Yeah.
Or a
Poor
gun.
baby. Sounds like he was planning quite the night.
Yeah.
The 2 Viagras, he's got his guns, he's got his
It's
magazines.
lubed.
Condom was probably in his back pocket.
two magazines were probably Hustler and what's a good gun magazine? I don't know.
Oh yeah, Butts
Anymore,
and
I have
Guns.
no idea. Yeah.
What was
Guns and Buds.
But is that a real magazine? Because if not, we got to
I
make
would
that
not
one.
be surprised if that's
Guns. Oh, I got.
to be a real magazine.
Guns and Buns.
Guns and Buns. Yeah.
Oh, we're going into business. We have to go now. We have to get the first issue of Buns and Guns ready because I like that. I'm going to make a new porn movie with Tim. We have to get I'm getting to work on the script here. Okay, so anyway, so that was one story. Next case.
So the Viagra and the gun. Okay.
Right.
Boy,
Now,
there's some sick
I wanna
people out
see-
there. Jeez.
Okay, now, how forgiving are you guys in a relationship?
Depends on what's done.
Yeah, I can't do
What is the worst thing you ever forgave someone for?
Oh, the worst thing I ever forgave someone for? I can't even think of
I
anything.
can't even think of anything.
Because if it was that bad, I didn't forgive him.
Right.
I got rid of him.
How would you be if a guy, let's say, stabbed you 13 times?
Definitely get rid of them.
Yeah. No, I no.
So that could be a deal breaker
Did
for
the
you.
pirate
Yeah,
go
yeah.
stab her?
Yeah.
Well, a Russian guy named
man.
Shakur
Good old
was
Shakur.
stabbed 13 times by his girlfriend, and he pleaded with the court to let her go.
Oh, I heard about that. That's right.
What did
Yeah.
he do?
Is there an excuse you would accept for
Is
this?
she an heiress?
As the woman stood and faced the judge, he proposed to her in court.
All right,
The judge
in that
postponed the
case.
decision on sentencing until a future hearing. He needed 3 weeks of treatment in the hospital for stab wounds all over his body. She pleaded guilty to stabbing incident, but denied she had intended to kill her boyfriend,
Just teach him a lesson.
and said she was drunk at the time. It was not clear
That's
what the
always a
dispute
great
was about.
excuse. Yeah.
Well, in Russia, you can use "I was drunk at the time" as an excuse for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Well, because when you're drunk, you can't control yourself. That's the point of being drunk, right?
Well, I mean, I think there's got to be.
That's why you
certain
don't get
limits.
drunk. You're supposed to just get tipsy.
So if I have a few and stab you a couple of times, we'll work it out.
No, because I don't date drunks. That proves to me
But
you're
do you-
drunk.
But do you
Bye-bye.
date the tipsy?
I date tipsy. Tipsy's fun.
Tipsy's fun. Yeah.
Tipsy's
Tipsy
fun.
can be fun.
Yeah, but not
Do you
drunk.
accept tips and the tipsy?
Only the tip. Just the tip. Just,
Yeah,
just the tip.
So she'll
Just the
accept
tip.
the.
How long you put the
But
tip?
she
Yeah,
won't
just go put the
Yeah,
tip
She
like
won't
the tip
go
doesn't
all
have
in.
syphilis or something. Yeah, just the tip.
But you won't go all in.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the tip. God, what a stupid thing.
Anybody ever say that to you?
Yes!
Really?
Just the
Oh
tip.
God, yes. I used to
Why
have.
is that any better?
I know,
Isn't there
exactly.
important stuff
it is
up
so
there?
stupid. Yeah, exactly.
On what context was this done?
Just a man wanting to touch my vajayjay without a condom on. With
But
his penis.
the stuff that comes out doesn't come out of the back part.
What are you talking about?
I mean,
That part.
if he puts the tip in, that's all that matters. The rest of it is.
There's herpes on the tip.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's the part.
And it leaks sometimes
That's
too.
what I'm saying. If he puts the tip in, that's all that really matters. The rest of it doesn't
Oh yeah,
matter.
the rest is just follow-up.
Yeah. No, but I had a fuck buddy that used to do that all the time because I'd be like, no, I don't feel I'm not in the mood, and they just the tip, just let me just
Just
put
the
the
tip,
tip, just
just
the
the
tip, because he knows if he puts the tip in, it's on, and yeah,
Just the tip.
Can I
Plus he can-
stab you, but just a little?
Yeah,
just the tip.
little stabber.
Okay. We have another good story here that I like.
Well, it sounds to me like he
No.
learned his lesson and now he's marrying her.
With the 13 stabbings.
Yeah, maybe that was the lesson.
I
that
hope
she
she
What
did
learned
happened?
her.
not.
She really
I
did.
hope she
did
learned
not-
her lesson.
He did
Yeah.
not propose to her in time, but she's like,
That could be it.
and then in the court, he's like, okay,
Well, I hope.
maybe.
I hope
People had the weirdest
I hope he
damn
doesn't go rushing
relationships.
into anything. That doesn't
You
sound
and your
good.
puns.
That's right. Okay. Well, you got to be smart when you send nude pictures to people.
Oh, I am so not smart.
You got to
Really?
get the money first.
That was you? A guy got arrested for sending indecent photos to a 16-year-old girl, and the reason
Lord.
was he had words tattooed on his penis.
And they caught him that way?
He was identified, right.
Yeah.
So he was
Idiot.
a pervert?
So he wasn't a pervert for sending the nude pictures to 16-year-old girls just because he had words on his penis?
No, I'm saying so he intentionally sent them to
Yes.
her, to an underage
Yes.
girl. I see.
The most disturbing part about this story for me, he was her mentor in an outreach program.
Oh
Who
my
screens
God.
these guys?
Oh my God.
And he sent pictures to her. His excuse was she was 16, and in the state he came from, which I think was Montana, he said that 16 was the age of consent, and in the state he was in, it wasn't so.
Yeah.
But ignorance of the law and words on your
Yeah.
penis are no excuse.
Right.
What did he have
Maybe
written
he
on
should
there?
tattoo that on
Yeah.
his penis.
Before you send a penis
Oh.
picture to a minor, you need to like put some makeup on it and cover up the blotches and everything so they can
What he
identify.
had written on it was fun size.
Fun size.
Oh my
that's even more
God.
embarrassing.
Talk about ego.
Well, isn't fun size just slightly bigger than mini? So that's not good,
Oh,
isn't it?
that's a good point.
Isn't it, or am I wrong?
I don't know.
I'm right,
Fun
right?
Size, what
It's
is fun
just
size?
yeah, it's just a little bit bigger than mini. So
See, I was thinking of getting fun size put on mine, but I'm a nice guy and I don't like putting words in nobody's mouth.
fun size.
But yeah, so what do you guys think of this? How stupid was this guy?
Super stupid.
Yeah.
Super stupid. And
Whip
I
out
don't
a
know.
condom before you send this out or something.
And women don't really like penis pictures. I hate to bring it to
I do.
No.
You can send them to me.
No.
That's
Women
fine.
don't like penis pictures.
Oh, goodness.
We just, like a girl, if she's 16, she's fucking with them. She's just like, yeah, send me a penis picture. No, of course not. No.
So women are not into it.
No.
I wouldn't think. I mean, not from what I hear. And I've been around.
And I bet you she probably didn't even ask for the penis picture.
No, they never did. Well, look
No,
at
they never
freaking
do. They
Wiener
just
there.
Yeah.
Look
They
at
just
Wiener.
pop up.
These people ruin their
Yeah.
lives sending dick pics around.
Yeah.
Doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah. I'm good
I
with
don't want
them.
to get them. I don't want to send them.
Yep.
You can send them to me.
We're going
I'll
to
take 'em.
forward Tim your information, his information, and dick pics to him, really.
Yeah.
So
I
it
don't
is
mind dick
popular in the
pics.
gay community.
Oh yeah. Most of the time before, again, like I said, before you even know the guy's name.
There is such a big difference.
Yeah, they just,
Between-
that's
Yeah.
your calling card, a dick.
There's such
yeah.
a big difference between gay and straight
Oh,
sex.
hell yeah.
Oh,
So for
absolutely.
women,
Yeah.
no interest in the dick pics, right?
No. It's
Because-
the dick has to be attached to something that's interesting.
Right.
Do women
right.
find the penis attractive?
Some penises are attractive and others are just god ugly. Oh my god. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. But some are really pretty.
Really? What is the circumcised or uncircumcised?
I like the uncircumcised.
You do?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Elaine on Seinfeld would not have agreed with her.
No. I mean, you have
like
to
that.
clean them before you have sex because it can be stinky. So you have to like be careful with it uncircumcised. But no, I like them better. They're more sensitive. They're easier to work with. I think they're
You just want to get
prettier.
it over with.
A lot of times, yeah.
I have heard I'm missing out on a lot of stuff.
But I'm almost getting to that point now
Yeah.
too. 'cause-
You're almost getting to where you're uncircumcised?
no.
No, the uncircumcised, they're more sensitive.
No,
It's more-
where I'm kind of like, okay, let's get this over with. Hurry up, come on.
Has the magic gone out in your relationship, Tim?
I don't have a relationship. That could
So,
be
yeah.
the reason why.
All right, well, that's unfortunate. Okay, still on tattoos. Guy wakes up with glasses tattooed on his face. Were you at that party?
Funny. Poor guy. He had to have
Oh
been
my-
really passed
yeah,
out. 'cause
right?
Tattooing hurts.
Would you be more unhappy with the 13 stab wounds or the glasses tattooed on your face?
Well, stab wounds heal.
I think the stab wounds. I wouldn't want the stab wounds. Stab wounds could be.
Tattoo.
And stab wounds don't
tattoo,
always heal, and
stab
scars
wounds.
scars can hurt. Stab wounds
See?
don't always heal. They can be infected. They can like knock out your pancreas or something.
Differences of opinion.
I would do the tattoo and then just wear these really cool glasses around.
Well, he got it removed.
That's now he has a white scar then.
No,
around.
he surprisingly, it worked out well.
Really?
But it wasn't easy. Let's see.
'Cause it's just burn. That's how tattoo removal works. They just burn your skin.
This was a Brit, South Wales, I mean, I guess the UK, in
Must
his
have been a hell of a
50s,
party.
fell asleep.
Wasn't that a party?
He had to get 6 treatments to make the tattoos no longer visible to the naked eye.
Yeah, it takes that
Wow.
long. It has to burn them all off. Yeah.
There was no scar.
No, there's always a scar.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not believing the story.
No.
At
There's
least-
always there's
I've
a
seen the
residual.
pictures.
At
Yeah.
least an emotional scar, if
Yeah,
nothing
at
else.
least an emotional scar. Especially because tattoo removal hurts worse than
Right,
a
I
tattoo.
would imagine.
So
Well, he didn't know what the hat tutu obviously
yeah,
didn't
that's
hurt
true.
at all. He
Yeah,
didn't wake
Yeah.
up.
must have been really passed out.
Some
Right.
guys can drink.
Yeah.
Did he
must
still have his kidney?
Yeah. Yeah. Woke up in the bathtub without a kidney.
And tattoo glasses.
Wouldn't that be great for the kidney thieves who've got a sense of humor?
Or they tattoo their name, the skill of the surgeon. Yeah.
All right, I like this story.
Oh no, it's got to be twisted.
Florida man thought he stole opioids but took laxatives instead.
Oh, poor guy. Poor baby.
His friends thought he had drugs, but it looked like he was full of crap, at least.
Well, no, he wasn't full of crap
For a while.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to take, like, how many opiates and laxatives and stuff did he take? Because sometimes you have to take a lot before it really.
Right.
And don't opiates, like, bind you? And then you have to take laxatives?
Right. Opioids are the reverse.
That would be the perfect pill, right? An opiate with the laxative.
So this guy committed a crime and kind of got away clean. When you
Yeah, he got it nice and smooth.
Well, he probably took one and then didn't feel anything, so he took another and then took another and took another.
Oh, and then he had a colonoscopy. Why waste it? Ooh, yeah, that's terrible.
So he messed up, basically.
He shat himself.
This is in Florida. Mm-hmm. South Florida.
The laxative?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, okay, now this is one that I can relate to. Do you guys go to buffets at all?
Oh, yeah, I love buffets.
Well, my favorite thing in the buffet is the crab legs. They're like the star
Yeah.
of the buffet. And you'll
They
get
could be
4
delish.
guys with tongs. Some of us are like the pool sharks. We bring our own tongs. We got a little.
You've got it in a case.
We're working. We got the spring on there to practice. So we're resistant. Well, 2 people got into a brawl over the crab legs.
Golden Corral?
A woman and a man. No, well, they were
Hey, if it was the last portion.
Huntsville, Alabama.
Last
Okay.
portion, man. Hands off the crabs. And the shrimp. Hands off the shrimp.
Oh, you like you,
I used
you're
to be
really
into
into
all
it.
that, yeah.
Do you get into a brawl? Could you see yourself brawling over crab legs?
I could if somebody was rude to me. Hell yeah. If somebody like cut in line or like grabbed when I was grabbing.
wasn't any more.
And then they had an attitude about it. Oh yeah, I'd go down
I've seen
instantly.
people get nuts.
Yeah, I would go like that. I would instantly
I've seen
spark.
people go nuts. I was looking in a mirror. I'm like.
Yeah,
a-
yeah. If
a
somebody like
demon at
grabbed
the
shit,
crab leg.
yeah, I would get mad and like start something. Hell
You
yeah.
would.
Especially if I was really looking forward to those crab legs, and they took the last ones. Yeah,
So what did they do? I mean, they got into a brawl and
they beat the crap out of them, and
let's
somebody
see
wound
if we
up
have any more
stabbed 13
information.
times.
There's a cop was eating in the place at the time. I made a call. There's a woman who's beating a man.
With the crabs.
People are moving
Jesus.
around.
Stabbing him with
Plates are
the legs.
shattering everywhere. They've been waiting for the crab legs for 10 to 20 minutes, which is not
See,
uncommon.
somebody
Yeah,
probably
right,
cut in line.
right.
When they finally came out, it was very heated, especially if someone's taking more than their share.
Yeah, they were hogging it, bringing it all back to the table, and everybody was standing
Yeah.
in line. They were being rude motherfuckers. Yeah, you got to bring them down. Yeah,
They're
Yeah.
facing disorderly conduct.
yes,
He's charged with 3rd-degree assault,
yes, should be.
and both people end up paying a few $100s in fines.
Sure, it was
Not
worth
to
it.
mention $10.58 for the buffet.
Worth it. He never cut in line again. I bet you after that woman beat
Somebody
him.
got a head
Right.
wound.
And he probably thought he could because she was a girl or something.
All right. Well, before we go any further,
yeah, but she didn't give him crabs.
Right, she didn't give him crabs, but she
Right.
gave him hell.
before we get any further, I want you to plug your film, Tim. 'Cause
Oh.
we're running out of time.
I'm starring in a movie. It's called Junk, and it's premiering at March 31st in Philadelphia. So, yay! And Tym Moss, Tym, Moss on all social media.
All social media.
I am Tiara, T-R-N-Y, on all the social medias, and we're part of Comedy Sex Show. We're going to do another one this Thursday, so check us out on Comedy Sex Show.
Yeah, they talk about sex, not like the wholesome stuff we got going on here, folks. I am Andy Troy, and I've got lots of cool stuff happening. We've got my parties. Don't miss them. Contact me at andyftroy@AOL.com. I will get you all the information. We have them every month. We expect to see you there.
And they are fun parties.
You don't necessarily have to bring your crab tongs.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Or
can find
Viagra.
me. This show, follow it, like it, do something. The Andy Troy Show on YouTube. You can also see it, obviously, on its various other stations that it airs. MNN, Brick, but YouTube. We want to see you there. Okay. We're going to be heading out momentarily. Tim Moss, the always Tim Moss.
The intrepid Tim Moss.
Tiara, and me, andyftroy@AOL.com. I have a Facebook page, the Andy Troy, what is it? TastingNYC.com.
Yes, Tasting
Right,
NYC.
a group, a fan page, all kinds of crap on Facebook. But we will be back next time with more ridiculous stories or other stuff. But for now, we are gone.
Bye.